Hi there guys, welcome back to my channel. Crystal here. It's almost spring. I am so very excited. And to honor that, for my calendar for March and my big catch-all planner, I'm going to use the Cottage Life kit from Growing Modestly. You can use my code Crystal20 for 20% off on your purchases. I'll also share the link in the description to shop my link if you want to shop my affiliate link. These little teacups and this teapot and bread. I mean, who doesn't love some bread? I am so excited for March, and I'm going on a girls trip in March, so this is absolutely perfect. Okay, hopefully I'm picking back up where I was at. If not, gonna do my March big catch-all calendar with Cottage Life from Growing Modestly. My PR code is Crystal20. I will also drop my affiliate link in the description of the video. She's getting ready to do her spring release, and I think this has all the spring vibes. This was one of the mystery kits from, let's see, it would have been her fall-winter release, or her winter release, sorry, her winter release, and it's giving me all the cozy vibes. All the cozy, fun spring vibes with the florals in the book, the little teacups, the tea kettle. And she's done something new. She's been putting some deco in some of the boxes, which I think is an absolutely delightful little perk. We've got some thick washi strips and some thin washi strips, and then of course our small boxes. I thought this would be great for my monthly. I also decided to pull in some colored boxes from Petra's Creative Plans. She does this fantastic thing where she pairs two different shades of one color, and then she gives you an assortment of sizes. So I love Petra's boxes from Petra's Creative Plans. I'm also an affiliate for her team. I will drop my affiliate link in the chat, or not the chat, in the description as well for this one. And I got the blues and the pinks as well, thinking that the softer hues would really pair well with our Cottage Life kit. And then I have this lovely washi from Illustrated by Kai. I think that's how you pronounce it. If I pronounce it incorrectly, please let me know in the chat. She has some of the most adorable little character stickers, but she also has some beautiful washi. I don't know, I haven't opened this yet. I don't know if I'm actually going to use it, but I thought it would be perfect. It is that checkered plaid or buffalo plaid. What is it called? The name escapes me, but it's in a real pretty muted like taupe or tan tones, which I think will pair very well with our Cottage Life stickers. So this is what we are working with. And of course, this lovely little gem of a pen from Miss Anna being on a mission. It's got a pen loop that you can attach to your planners. I do not attach them to my planners, but I like to keep the pen loops anyways. So I thought this green matched perfectly with what we're going with today. So it's here. I might use it, I might not. And then off to the side, I have a little sticky note with all of the things happening in March so that I can make sure I add all the boxes and bullet points and things to capture my crazy busy life. My crazy busy, wonderful, amazing life. I was talking to some of my coworkers the other day, and I was just like, I feel like our life just zooms, but I'm so grateful for that, because if I did not have people in my life that I loved, I would not have a busy life. And I feel truly blessed to have so many wonderful people in our lives. So yeah, be that as it may. So I know Wednesdays are always really busy. We always have a lot going on Wednesdays, so I probably won't put any big stickers in Wednesdays. We have this section right here that is a pretty big section. We also have an extra box down here on the right hand side. We have the sidebar as well. There's a lot going on this weekend. There's a bit going on this weekend. So there's going to be some days during the month where there's not as much going on. Thank you, Jesus. And hopefully I'll be able to use some stickers, because I don't generally put stickers in the boxes. I like to leave them open so that I can add additional things that come onto our calendar. But I saw the most amazing spread the other day. I don't know who did it. I saved it. Maybe I can look before I upload the video and like tag that person or something, call them out, because it was so cute. She had added little stickers into the boxes with some of her appointments and things, and it looked adorable. So I think I've always been scared to do that, but I am being brave today. Being brave today. So here we go. Let's see. I probably should map everything out on the calendar, but I don't really want to do that. Let me just get my little sticky note over here close to me so I know what's going on. Okay, so this is a busy day. These are all busy days. I know we always have at least 2 meetings on Wednesdays. Sometimes we have 3 or 4 things going on Wednesdays. So these are all going to be, I'm thinking I might do bullet points on those. Just, I don't know where my tweezers are. I have the most adorable little pair of blue tweezers, and I, for the life of me, cannot find them. It's like they run away from me. But to be like transparent with you all, my desk is a nightmare. It is a nightmare mess. One day soon, I'm going to tackle tidying it up a little bit. Let's see. I know I have some long tweezers. Let's just pull those out. These are actually, my son used to get these. I know this is going to be gross, but to feed his mice to his snake. I don't remember what they're called. They're not like a super like pointy point, but they work. They work. So I'm going to go ahead. I think I want to do the pink. And I'm just going to start dropping these in where I know we have meetings. Maybe I'll alternate. Oh, that is not straight. It's okay. So let's do pink. Let's do pink, green, and blue. There we go. Wednesday's the middle of the week, and you would think it would be slow, but for whatever reason, Wednesdays, oh, I spaced those too far too. Maybe I'll space those other ones out a little more. Wednesdays seem to be like our kryptonite. Like those are our busy nights. So we have 2 standing appointments on Wednesdays, and then sometimes other things pop in. I wonder how difficult it's going to be to pull those up and replace them. I'm having a difficult time. I don't think it's the sticker. I think it's the operator. I think the operator is the problem, not the sticker. The operator be the problem. Look, I'm bending my page. I know. It's my planner though. Nobody else really looks at this except for me. So I'm not too worried about it. Okay, those are definitely spaced better now. That makes me happier. All right, let me look at the 15th. What do we got going on that day? Just going to start with Wednesdays and work my way down. So 15th, 22nd, and 29th, we just have our normal appointments. So let's do the blue. Because things can always get added. And then I'm going to go back to green. And I'm trying to space them nicely, but I was asking my followers the other day when I posted a video, what's coming in March for you that you are excited about? My friend said she has a birthday and she loves St. Patty's Day. We don't really celebrate St. Patrick's Day. A lot of people I know go get green beer It's not something we do, but I mean, celebrate, enjoy it. Life is very short, and you don't want to miss an opportunity to just be in the moment and enjoy. Okay, so that is Wednesdays. Let's see. This weekend we have an activity in the evening. So I kind of want to do an icon or some deco, as it would. And I think I'm gonna do the flowers. I think I'll do the flowers, and let's find a box to put in there. I don't want it to be a huge box. I think I'm gonna do this green one. And I think I'm just gonna lay that down like that. And I'm gonna leave a little space underneath and to the side of the box. And I'm gonna get my handy dandy little washi cutter here. And I'm just gonna cut that sticker. It might be a crooked cut, but for the life of me, I cannot seem to cut straight these days. Cut off that excess sticker. Oh, it's already so springy and cute. I love it. I kind of want to put this washi up here. Let me see. Let me see. I really want to use the washi, guys. I really, really, really want to use the washi, but I don't want it to cover up my dates, so I may need to fiddle around with it a bit. I could definitely put it just over the box. I'm not in love with it. I think it needs to be thinner. So let's see, it's two whole boxes and 2 part boxes. So if I cut it down like the middle of that, center line. Okay. This is detailed work, guys. I'm trying to center the black line above the dates into the center of that 3rd checked line, because that's how I'm going to measure for cutting my washi. We'll see what happens. I may end up scrapping the whole thing. Okay, make sure I get my washi cutter in my hand. It's nice and straight. I mean, I can still see the dates underneath of it, so maybe I'll just leave it like that. I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts? You can still see the day of the week. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of actually like it like that, so I think I'm gonna leave it. Look, I don't trust my cutting. Let's just call it what it is, guys. I don't trust my cutting, so we're just gonna leave it like it is. I'm kind of in love with this washi too. It's a very neutral buffalo plaid, or I know there's another word for it, but for the life of me, I cannot recall. Oh, I'm not getting it down straight either. I cannot recall what the name is. Gingham. Ah, that's it. It's gingham. Yay, brain. Celebrate with my brain. Celebrate that my brain membered. My brain membered. Okay, I'm just going to stick that down. There we go. I think I got it pretty straight. And I think I'm going to go clear across. I wasn't going to. I was just going to keep it. Well, maybe. I'm not certain. Okay. Let me cut it down here. And cut it down here. Just so we can have some consistency across the top here. And then let's see, 1, 2. And then 1, 2. Give myself like a little swatch over the notes section. There. Ah, I love it. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful washi. And it changes a spread so quickly. I almost think I need some on the bottom, but I'm not gonna go ham. I know you guys thought I was gonna, but I'm not gonna go ham. Maybe I'll do the blue on the bottom here. Maybe I'll cut that. It's the whole measuring. It's the whole cutting it straight. I have a cutter somewhere. I just don't know where it's at. If you know, you know. I just don't know where it's at. Okay, so we've got Wednesday the 1st down. On the 2nd, I don't have anything on my calendar. The 3rd, I don't have anything on my calendar. We've got the 4th down. This is a big deal here, so I want to be sure. And I think I want to do a bigger box. So my husband and I are celebrating our, well, let me count, 7-year anniversary. Excuse me. Our 7-year anniversary on March 5th. I'm very excited. We've been in a relationship for almost 10 years, but celebrating 7 years of marriage. 7 years of marriage. Okay. I want to do blue. I think I want to do blue. I keep leaning towards green, but I'm going to go in with blue. So I'm going to grab one of these square boxes from Petra. And I think I'm going to use our little blue butterfly. And I'm going to try to put this right in the center, or as close to the center as I can get. And I'm going to go ahead and trim around that butterfly. Cut off some of that excess white. That is just a personal preference. It's not something you have to do. When I'm overlapping stickers or layering, I like to do it because it just makes it look like it's one sticker instead of two. But it is by no means required. So for those of you who are married, drop your best piece of advice in the chat or the comments. I always look forward to hearing people's thoughts on how they have stayed married, the things that they delight in with being married. And if you're not married and you have no intention of getting married, that is perfect. That is perfect as well. And I would ask that you drop your best piece of advice for loving yourself in the comments. And for those of you who have married and ended up in a situation of divorce, I've been there too. What did you learn from your marriage? Drop that in the comments. I'm trying to think if I want to put like another piece over here. I kind of think I'm going to do this big book just off to the side here. And I can always make a list of something down here. Like to be reads, because there's so many books out there that I want to read. I just got back into the habit of reading every evening. I'm not reading near like I used to, but I started out reading, like telling myself I had to read 10 pages a day. And so I set aside time every evening to read. And that time has slowly grown exponentially. I read for 10 minutes, but it always, I think I'm going to lift that up for just a second. It always ends up being longer than 10 minutes. And since I'm going to run a list underneath of that, I think I'm going to drop some of my gingham washi. Look, let me just tear a strip. Might be easier to work with. I know I keep moving my page all over the place. You guys are like, this girl, she's a mess. I am. I confess, I'm a mess. Yes. Oh, how cute. Oh, how cute. I get so much joy. So much joy. I'm going to save this little tidbit of washi. I'm just going to stick it on my tweezers for now. All right, so we've got the 5th. And then the 6th, there is an appointment in the evening. So let's pull out, let's do a blue. That's a lot of blue, but it's okay. It's a lot of blue on that side. I'm going to have to put some blue over here. Okay, the 7th, we also have another meeting. So let's do let's do pink. The 8th has all of its meetings on it. The 9th we have a meeting. And I think I'm going to do pink again. Maybe I'll do, no, let's bring in some of this orange. Is it evening? Yeah, I think it's evening. And then we'll do brown as well. Let's pull the brown in. This is a lunch meeting. Oh, and then there's big shenanigans happening here. Big shenanigans. So I think that needs to be it doesn't need to be that big. Let's see. Let's get pink. Let's get pink over here. Let's see what we've got. Let's do a pink box. And I'm loving these teacups. I cannot tell you. I think we're going to do this one. This one's really cute. Yep. Okay. And I'm actually going to put this right. I think I'm going to put it to the right a little bit, maybe. What if I overlap that? Yep, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and line it up more to the right. And then I'm going to get another one of those in a smaller size, maybe. Yes, perfect. Got some little ones here. I love the sizes that are available from Petra. And I'm going to go ahead and put that right in the center in the bottom. And then I'm going to go ahead and do my little trimmy trim. And since this one's going to be overlapping both of those boxes, I'm going to take an extra 45 seconds here. You guys can fast forward if you want to. And I'm going to cut that extra white off there. I'm starting like a little scissor collection, you guys. I remember when my kids were little, they would use my scissors for all the wrong things, and then they would be ruined. But now that I have my own little protected space, my craft room, I have a collection of scissors. I've gotten a couple from like subscription boxes and things like that. I was gifted a pair. So like the pair I'm using right now is from the Archer and Olive January. Yes, January. I had to think for a second. January sub box. I'm like, wait, did they come out of this January sub box or a different one? The January sub box, and they're beautiful gold handled pair of scissors with some little textured detailing here, and they are fine point. That is one of my favorite things about them, is they have that super fine point on them, so they're great for trimming around your stickers in those little spots. And then I have a pair that came in a Happy Planner, I think it was a Happy Planner bundle, tote bundle or something. Yeah, it was like a spring tote bundle, and they are gold. No, like they're gold scissors with a clear handle, but they're the larger size scissors. I'll pull them out and show them to you here in a second. I should cut out that little piece in the center, huh? Look, this is dangerous stuff, this little guy. I should put it on something. Here, let's do this. Because if I try to cut it out in my hand, I am for sure going to cut myself. And that would be no bueno. Oh, careful, Crystal. So this is like a really tiny tip. And the nice thing about it is that it turns real easy. So when you're trying to cut small corners and things like that, it does a really great job of that. But it turns real easy, so it can cut crooked too if you don't have steady, delicate hands, which I don't tend to. I'm not a steady, delicate hands kind of girl. Ooh, I think I should drop some washi. Yep, I think that's what we saved this for. I'm just gonna go ahead and stick that cup right on there. Oh, I love it. It's perfect. So pretty. Okay, so I told you I was going to share my scissors. I'll pull out the other couple pairs I have really quick. Just have a little fun pause break. So those are my Archer and Olive scissors. Then I have my Happy Planner. Oh, they're not even gold. They're like a rose gold. A rose gold finish with clear handles, so they're a lot larger than the Archer and Olive, and they don't have this super fine point on them. And then I was gifted this lovely, gorgeous rainbow iridescent pair, like super pretty. These are like sewing scissors. I was gifted these at a craft retreat recently. I say recently, it was back in October, I believe. I don't know if you guys can see that, the little birds and the flowers and the leaves. So pretty. I need to use them more, and them not just be up there for pretties. Note to self, use all your scissors. Oh, look what I just found. This is an old kit. This is the Farmhouse Summer Kit from Growing Modestly, and look at these little flowers. They are gonna, and the little dragonflies, the colors are perfect. That's why I pulled it out, because I was like, oh, it has some similar colors in it, and I like to use my leftover stickers. So yay! Yay me for remembering those. And the little picture. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to put those over here so I don't forget them. Okay, moving on, Crystal. Moving on. Okay, so Sunday, my weekend shenanigans should be coming to a close. I'm not certain what time, but I'm thinking I will be able to make it to church that Sunday. And there is a brunch at church that Sunday. I kind of want to do the bread basket, but it's so large, and I already have a really large sticker over here. Not brunch, it's a lunch. So maybe I could do this little picnic basket. Yeah, I think we'll do this little picnic basket. I love that Emily gives you a bunch of little stickers. Like, she fills her sticker sheets. There's nothing better than getting a complete bargain. Like, getting your money's worth it. And she does a phenomenal job of that. Okay, so we've got green, blue, pink. Green, blue, pink. We do not have brown. Ooh, that sticker would be perfect there if it was a little shorter. But I think I want to save that for a spread. Okay, blue, pink, brown. We've got some oranges and a darker green. I don't know that I want to use that big of a box, so let me look for my small boxes here and see what we've got. We could do this brown, or I could do one of these small little ones, or I could pull in these colors. I just have to be careful not to go too crazy with the colors. I feel like this color would be okay, this kind of, I don't know, peachy pink, and then this light one would be all right too. I think that's the one I'm going to use. That's the one. Oh, Crystal, what are you doing? Okay, that's the one. So we're going to go ahead and put just like that. And then I'm going to pull in some of those little florals. Yeah, I think I'm going to grab me a little sprinkling of these florals. And throw them right there at the bottom. Absolutely lovely. Oh, okay. Let's see, the 13th. The kids are super excited, of course, because this is spring break. So I think I should do... Should I do a big banner that says spring break? I don't know. If I did, I could write it across here, spring break, and then put washi over it. But I think that's going to chop it up too much. So maybe I'll just letter spring break across there. I think that's what I'll do. I'll just letter spring break and leave it open. And there's no other appointments outside of our regular ones that week. That's exciting. Trying to think, because I mean, we want to, maybe I'll do some green tea on St. Patty's Day, since I don't have any appointments that day. I can do my tea kettle. And let's do this little box. And I will just make myself a note. Oops, that's crooked. Let's get it down straight. This is a tiny, tiny thin box, and my hands are blocking my view. There we go. So I'll put matcha tea in there because matcha tea is green. I can get me a matcha tea for my green drink. All right, and then we have some shenanigans going on this evening, and I think it's definitely time to bring in some blue. So let's see what we've got over here. I can either do this small box or a big box. Is this the same blue? Oh, it's a little off. I think let's stick with this because I know this is the color. All right. And so we're doing an activity this evening. Maybe I can just stick it just like that. There we go. That top border is a little thicker than the bottom border. but that is okay. I don't think I'm going to put any deco there. I think I'm just going to leave that blank because none of my deco really matches what we're doing. Let's see. Then we've got a meeting on the 23rd. So let's get our dots back out here. I can do a brown dot. And then on the 31st, we have some shenanigans. It's a Friday night. Let's see. I had to pause for a second. I had a sneeze come on. Okay. So let's see. What color do we not have over here? Maybe we could do the dark brown. I feel like that's a little dark brown right in that area. I say we pull in a green. Let's find, oh, maybe, baby. Let me get my boxes over here. Aha, there we go. I feel like I need a different shape though, because these are like all squares. I think it's gonna have to be a square though. Apparently I really like the square. I mean, what's not to love, right? And I'm just gonna go ahead and drop this. Right down here at the bottom. And I think for this one, I'm going to do the hat. Yep, doing the hat. Okay, so now I'm going to trim out some of this white, just since I'm laying it onto another sticker. What kind of activities do you guys find yourself doing when the winter months are prevailing and we don't have the warm spring summer yet? We like to do like puzzle competitions at the library. We like to go to plays. Board games is one of my favorite things, but it's hard to get my family to sign up to play board games. Although we do have quite a collection of them, and I truly, truly enjoy playing them. That is one of the things I get to do in March, though. I get to do a game night in March, and I'm really excited about that. Because it has been a minute since we played family games or engaged in that way. So that is exciting for me.
You better not even think about it.
Oh, they're home from the store. I can hear them. My husband was kind enough to go to the grocery store today and give me time in my craft room this morning. He is such a sweet, sweet blessing to my heart. I am so very grateful for his considerateness. It's just one of those chores that we kind of tend to do as a couple, but he blesses me by doing it without me so that I can have time to be in here and to be creating. And it definitely makes for a happy, happy heart. It definitely makes for a happy, happy heart. And then we're moving into April. I just cannot. So it's crazy how quick the months are going. Okay, so now that we've got our appointments down, we can see which boxes are kind of still open, and we can work on maybe creating some scenes or just adding some fun deco to fill it in a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and I want to measure this to match my my washi strip up top here, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut some bits off because I want to put a little piece down here at the bottom. So measuring it out. There we go. And then I'm going to try very hard to give myself, I should get like one of those little tapes that kind of leaves a chalk mark so that I can like make chalk marks on my paper to line things up. I love it. Okay. I'm kind of excited that we have one whole weekend where there is currently nothing going on. And I'm kind of praying that it stays that way. I have been reflecting on the last couple months, trying to determine like what I need to change, because I was doing a time study at the beginning of the year to allow myself more time to do the things that bring me joy and to make connections with people in my life. So I've been trying to reflect and determine where I can carve out additional time and what I can do to plan ahead, like making sure that we leave one weekend a month where we're not doing anything so that we have the ability to do extra things with our time if we choose. I kind of want to use this big bicycle down here at the bottom next to my little hat. I don't know, is that too much? I mean, and if I ended up with an appointment on the 30th, I could always just, you know, put a box down? Or should I put my bicycle? Oh, I don't know. I really want to put my bicycle over here though. Maybe I can put my bicycle on the bottom down here. No, I don't really want it on the bottom. And I think it would be too busy to put my bicycle at the top. Maybe I just don't do the bicycle as much as my heart longs to. Maybe I save it for my big spread. Maybe I save it for my big spread. Okay. I really want to use these teacups, guys. I could put them right here next to Spring Begins. But I definitely need some washi underneath of them. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and do that. Let me trim it. It's not super straight, but it's pretty straight. I mean, I think I did an okay job. It doesn't need to be all the way across, I don't think. So let's just do that. Let's put it right about there. And then I'm trying to drop it down low enough that it doesn't cover anything up. Aha. Yes. Now we need some pink on this side. So let's get a little pink box and drop it right here. And we will plan something to do to celebrate that it's the first week. Not the first week, Crystal. Get your life together. It's the first day of spring. I can hear my mom. She's here for a call and I have got to go. I have got to go, my friends. I have a call to get on and I completely forgot all about it. Okay, I'm back. I know that was a impromptu stop. Oh, I don't usually have those meetings at 10 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday, so I totally spaced it off, but I'm back. It's actually afternoon now. I went and did my puzzle competition and all these other things. No, we did not place, but we actually finished the puzzle this time. They only give you like a 2-hour time limit, so we don't always get the puzzle finished, but this time we did, and there was only 3 of us. There was one team that got it done in 30 minutes without the photo. I was amazed. I was amazed. Okay, let's finish this up. I'm gonna pull in this cute little, the Cottage Life sticker. I think I'm gonna take it apart. can stagger it just a little bit. Maybe go just a little bit lower with that. There we go. And then where did I put? There they are. Put those little flowers. We'll sprinkle some little flowers off of that. And then we can do some we'll do a little blue dragonfly on our hat. We can sprinkle some flowers. Do I want them up in that corner? Or off to the side here? Or in the box? I don't know. I think like that. I like it like that. And of course we've got these other little dragonflies. They're so stinking cute. What if we do this little dragonfly? Oops. On that teacup. That's adorable. And then we can do, let's see, we should do one up here somewhere. I'm just gonna have him landing on that little bullet point. And let's grab these other little sprinkle of flowers. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, so we could sprinkle some flowers up here somewhere. How about I just sprinkle them right in here next to International Women's Day. There we go. And then I'm gonna stick that me time up here. I'm gonna make a list of self-care things I can do in March. And I reckon I'm gonna use to do on that list. It's so cute. It's so cute. Okay. So we have a little picture of flowers that we can put somewhere. Nope. Nope. I don't know. I don't think I want to use the picture of flowers. I think I'm going to save it. Let's go back to, the cottage icons. Do our pink butterfly. I think I'm just going to drop it right down here at the bottom of the page. Trim that excess off there. And then we can stick with the T. I think I should do a big box up here. What color though? Maybe not a big box. Maybe just no, I don't want to do that. I kind of want to put green down here. But I also need green over here. So what if I just do this big, longish green? Let me find my, I don't know. Kind of out of my groove. Kind of get out of my groove. I feel like maybe I should do 2 green boxes. Like one for this month and one for next month. But I also then feel like I should only do 1. So I think I'm just going to do 1. And I'm just going to white out these lines so they don't show through underneath my sticker. I found that the lighter I press with these white Jelly Roll pens, the better job they do of covering up my lines. Like when I press hard, I'm not even touching the paper now. When I press hard, it makes, I don't know, it makes a line through it and it doesn't put a thick enough layer. I think that's going to be good as soon as it dries. That's kind of straight, mostly straight. Mostly straight. And I'll just trim around this white stuff. And put it at an angle. There we go. That looks good. That looks good. All right. Now, got a couple little butterflies here that we can just there. Just going to kind of sprinkle them in here to add a little more I do like this. It's very cute. Very, very cute. I think I'm going to leave it as is because we all know I'm going to get lots of lettering and writing. When I start writing everything in there, it's going to start filling up very quickly. So I'm going to say ciao for now. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. It's going to be a fun video to edit. So I'm going to say ciao for now, and I'll see you guys in the next one.